As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts.
To get this one going. And here we go from Indy.
Jackson now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. This is going to take him off at a cross midfield there at the opposing 45. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Look the hot, look the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
On the quick, right?
Stroud's going to throw for it. He's on target, Watkins. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the game off right with a 6-0 lead.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Point after tries, good by Lutz. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Hey, go.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive, but enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Red on red. Here we go.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Decent 24. Son. Here we go, son.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. They'll cobble together a yard there. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm only
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Out of the gun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
On red. Hey, tomato. Son. Red.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. Has some room to work. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. It will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return you to Indy right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start with 2nd and 6. They go again with Taylor. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Taylor again. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here we go.
Second down carry for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Stroud now on third. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Stroud now on fourth down. It's complete. This is Bowers. They get this down to the 28. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Denver.
Here we go.
Taylor trying the left side. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Only quick, right?
Straight ahead with Taylor. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
All right.
Stroud completes it quick. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go, go. Rip, 23. Hey, so, here we go. So,
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete! And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Alright.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just 1 play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Hey, Ryan. Here we go.
Now it's Lawrence. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hey, hey.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check.
Lawrence to throw it. Connecting on the slant. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Decent 24. Hey, Ginger.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
One last play before the break.
11. Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it. Let's stop.
He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. The give to Gibbs to start the third. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Done. They say hot.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Nothing doing here as he only manages a yard.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, hot.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And they make the tackle at the 38. Looking quickly here.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
Gibbs now from the gun. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Broncos 29-yard line.
This is Gibbs on second down. And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Colts.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Hot.
Lawrence looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, Phil.
Third and long for him here. Brought in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Jackson now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Stroud's going to throw for it. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, but it's exactly what they did.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Lawrence throwing here. Oh no, the ball is loose. And the Broncos corral it. Comes up empty on that one.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A give left side to Taylor. It's a foot race. two-score game in the fourth. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
11. Buggy.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Here's Herbert on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
16 yards. And the Colts, 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, go. Son, this one's hot. Here we go, son.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Yards on the play. That's good for the Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Broncos nearing their 1st win of the season. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd.
On the quick, right? Look the hot. 18. Robin.
They go play action with Stroud. Lofts it deep right side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Jackson now to return it. Shoots away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They give to Taylor, right side. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. Reaches the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos push the lead up to 12.
34, Colts 22. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Ray Palmer on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
1st down.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Racing down the left side. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts now within 1 score in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts trim the deficit down to 5.
Broncos 34, Colts 29. Jason Myers set to
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this one is launched downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stopped him short, and the fake failed.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
All right, let's go. Turn. This is hot.
They go play action. Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Some heat on that throw, and it's caught. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. intercepted. And the Broncos will get it back with a long field ahead.
Fuck, good game, bro. Shit was not going my way.
This game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical.
That motherfucking backward pass shit was weak as fuck.
You flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception.
That shit fucked the game up.
In that next series, got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a run with Taylor. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's in 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Oh, ready?
From the gun, Stroud. Gets everything he has under this one. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Hey, hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moment. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball lines up as a touchdown.
But he can't reach the end zone. That would have trimmed the lead to a field goal. Instead, they trail by 5. So just 1 second to go. They not only have to recover this, they've got to return it all the way. And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them. And that should put the finishing touch on this victory. So it's a win for the Broncos. And finally, Brock.